Hey everyone, let's start with how to upload those title animation effects on the Premiere Pro. So, Window tab, and let's open the Essential Graphics. And on the right bottom, you can click Install Motion Graphics and just locate your file um, where you download the motion graphics template. So we will find the drag and drop. Just you can export it. After that, you can go through each one of them. After you upload all of the title animations, you can just drag and drop from your library or your from Essential Graphics tab. So you can double click and you can change your text to whatever you wish. So we will use I was ever given on this one. On the right panel, we will have text properties and wave properties. You can just zoom in to double check how's your text, shadow, or any kind of stroke is looking. Just zoom 50%. This looks good. I was ever given. You can change many things. The first thing I will change is the wave height, wave width, and wave speed. You can create funny looking animation, or you can create just smooth, wavy animations. It's completely up to you. And the next title animation is Background Field 1. It also has like a wiggle effect and flicker effect. You can change the font type, font size, if it's bold, italic, or you can change the radius of the fill. You can change the color of the text, background fill. You can change the wiggle speed. It's completely up to you. But I will keep it mild because the videos are not simple, but I will try to have the basic look, not too many effects. And after that, you can just add different effects from your effects tab. I will have the blurriness. I will also explain this further down when we go to tutorial. So just keep it simple. So next one is the big one, because I really emphasize when I have a title animations behind on my back. So for this one, you can change a lot of different things. So you can change the shadow opacity, direction, distance, wave height, width, speed, whatever you wish.
To master your current skills, you will find ways energy to master. Use that energy to master your current skills. You will find ways to be creative in ways you didn't.
So on this part, I will just drag and drop different animation titles, and you can just tweak a few settings and create really engaging and eye-catching title animations. So on this spec, we have 8 of them. Some of them already have the blurriness. Some of them already have the scale down, scale up, text reveal effect. So you don't have to create any additional effects from Premiere Pro.
Subject or topic you like and focus on find.
So you can just try out and use the one you like most. Let's first create the captions. 20 for the length, and I pick single for the lines. Transcribe and create the captions. Let's wait for a minute.
Go. This is the best piece of creative advice.
You can quickly check if the words and sentences are all right. Let's pick one of them. You can drag any of the color palettes to your project panel And let's pick one of the captions. You can change the position and you can use the guidelines for the adjustments. After you're happy with your position, change your scale. I'm gonna go with 59. Use your eyedropper and change your color. So my main theme is yellow and pink, and I'm gonna use Ruby Gold. That's my go-to font. Let's zoom a bit and change your shadow settings. Because I'm filming in 4K, and right now we need to go a bit higher. Yours will be different. And for the rulers, you can go to View tab, and you can turn that on or off. But they are very useful. I strongly suggest them to use. So right now, just one caption is the different style. But we will create style. You can name it. So you can use it for all of your fonts. Or you can just select all of them and change them. But this one is a bit useful.
This is the best piece of.
And right now we need to do that
This is the
zoom in function
This is the.
in the entrance of the video. So let's
This is
check
the
the
best-
original video, what we've done. Go to your effects control panel. Change the correct video on your timeline. One of the main things we need to be careful is eye alignment. So use your rulers and we will change the position and
This is-
scale. But when we create that zoom in effect, we will keep the same alignment for the eye. So right now I will use my left eye and scale in as you wish and change your position.
This is the best.
So when we create that zoom in effect, we will keep the eye alignment. The eye alignment creates a big difference. It seems like a small change, but it
This is the
creates
best.
a big
This is the best.
difference. So right click, temporal interpolation,
This is
and
the best
easing.
piece of creative.
This will create like
I
more
was
natural,
ever
smooth
given.
effect. Secondly, let's create one of the animations, the title animations. You can just drag and drop. So you can go to text properties and delete one of the captions you want to replace. And let's have a look.
Ever given.
So it starts a bit after the last caption,
was
but I want
Given.
to start it like maybe just in the end. So you can change the position on the right tab, or you can use the FX control panel as well.
Ever given.
The control box of the title animation is a bit different than the normal text box. So when you use the scale function, it will go like out of the borders. So for that, use the scale on the FX control panel. It will change the scale, position, rotation of the whole animation.
I was ever given.
So you just tweak a few of the settings to keep that
I was
control
ever
works.
given.
So I think
Piece of
this one seems alright for
I
me.
was ever given. Rather than
And we can add any kind of different effects. So on the original video, I have blur. Normally, this animation doesn't have blur effect on itself, but like I said, we can create any of the effects using the effects tab. So let's use the blur. Create a keyframe whenever you want to end or start the effect, and create one more and change. Like I said, this will be different in your video. And in the end of the
given.
timeline, let's create
Making
one more
something-
keyframe. So it will have like small or like light
Given.
blurriness.
Rather than
And the next title animation will be the box one. So this one has a background color. You can just drag and drop that one as well. So
Every si-
right after the last caption, I will have this one. It has a flicker effect. Flicker effect creates nice pop-up animation. So I will place this one right after the something new caption. So it will has the same alignments because the previous one has different alignment.
every
Because I want to emphasize the
every
single day sentence. And after that, we will have the mock-up videos or stock videos. I will explain the stock videos in the next chapters. Because I want to emphasize every word
Film.
or paint, draw, or film with different stock videos. I will use the Razor tool. I will create 3 different captions for that. And I will change them into individual words. So paint, draw, or film will have
film the exact
different captions.
every single day.
I'm using home and end keys on my keyboard to quickly go through the first second of the video and the last second. So we'll create like a slow zoom in effect on this clip. Create a keyframe on the first second and create another one on the last one. Like I said, you can just travel from end of the video to start of the video with just home and end keys. But if you click to that one individual clip, you can just control that clip.
Rather than making some
So I will
video
create
every single
a
day.
slow zoom in effect on this clip. And just be careful to use the
Every
same
single day.
scale ratio for the next clip if you want to keep it the same ratio.
Single day. Paint, draw.
The next part will be the solid background. Original video has a pink background with just 3 words or 3 sentences. So new layer, color matte, create new one, and then you can use the eyedropper tool again. I will use the pink one because it also has the same color on my captions. So you can just drag that one to whenever you want or wherever you want. So this part, I will delete the captions and I will use the text tool. So let's write down the same words or same sentences. Because these will be easier to control. Adjust your text box settings, same as your captions. So it will have this same font scale, same color, same shadow. If it's bold, normal, or small. And just use your captions as guidelines. But on this part, I will have different 3 words like
Same.
the exact same thing. So on this part, you should follow your voice. They should reveal on the same time when you tell them. After you are happy with your font scale, you can delete your captions and just you can copy paste, or if they are short sentences, you can just write them down. Change your position, text alignment. You can just copy paste each one of them so they will have the same alignments on your video. And add the last word.
The exact same thing.
So happy days. The next important part is creating the transparent backgrounds. So we can place title animation to behind our back. So on the original video, I have that creative energy title animation. It's just a drag and drop one. Right click your clip, change the name of the clip so you can remember which one is the transparent one. And after that, right click to that one we will use After Effects on this part. Replace with After Effects composition and change that composition. Sorry, save that. So you can see just that clip on the After Effects. This feature makes things a lot easier. Before Rotobrush, double click your layer. We will use Rotobrush tool on the After Effects. So you can just draw a line onto your character, person, to yourself, whatever you are using. It will create like a purple line. So you can add or subtract with Alt key on your keyboard, or if it's Mac, probably Option key. So you need to do a few changes on that purple line. So it's not that important on this clip. We are not creating really a high quality like 3D effects, but it's good to have like a solid character. So for example, on this part of the video, we are not using any effects, but I will just pick. For the hairlines, you can use Refine tool. It will create more accurate transparency, but I'm not going to use it because, like I said, I'm not looking for high detail. So you can just use that transparency tool and you can see that if it's alright or not. So click the space, let's play your video, and it will render every frame. You can just stop and readjust, but it's alright for me right now. After you are happy with your transparency, freeze your frames. So that means the After Effects will keep it on the memory. We have the transparent video on our timeline, so you can just check. And if you want, you can nest the videos together and you can just edit them in different layer, but I will keep it like this. For me, it's more easy to control everything like sounds, videos, effects. So with this one, we will have a position animation and we will have a different background with some dust particles. So first, let's start with main video. Keyframe your position and create one more keyframe after a couple seconds. And we will use the same values. Create a keyframe for position and go to same frame. Copy that, paste into the transparent video, and they will have the same movement. I will use the dust particle background. You can use whatever you want, but right now I really enjoy using this one. My video has solid edges, so when we have that position animation, it will have like bad look. It has to merge with the background. So we will have the mask. Click your pen tool on the opacity settings on the effects control. Change your position, change your mask's position, create keyframe for every feature. And after that, just you can use the same time with your keyframe and you can move your mask. And after that, we will use the mask feather feature. You can move your mask further down. So we will have that nice mix of background and front layer. After you are happy with your position, you can put your title animation. But right now I'm not happy with that because I think my head should be higher, so I will change it. But let's use that title animation first. So like I said, you can change the position scale on the left tab, effects control tab, or you can use the essential graphics tab. which one is easier for you. Like I realized, so my head should be a bit higher. So I will change the position, but it's easy because we have the keyframes and everything. After you are happy with your title animation, go to your keyframe and change the position. Should be enough. Let's copy that one and paste to the transparent video as well. So we will have
Energy.
the text right behind on our head. Because I want to emphasize on the creative energy. For the stock videos, you can use many websites, but my favorite one is pexels.com. Change your search criteria to videos, and you can just search word by word. Change your orientation to vertical and sizes to large, so you will have minimum 2K or 4K videos. And if you are filming on 4K, you will have the maybe a similar features, similar specs on the videos. They have a lot of different options, and you don't even need a account. You don't even have to sign up. And if you want to pay for subscription, I'm also using Nmod's Elements, and they have a lot of good graphic templates, stock videos, stock photos, and I found my dust and particles background on the Nmod's Elements. Also, I'm using Epidemic Sound for voice, music, any kind of audio, any kind of effects. For me, it's one of the good ones. I also use Soundly, but on this video, I found all of my effects from Epidemic Sounds. For the export settings, I'm not changing a lot of things because I want to keep it simple. Change your location, change your file name, and after that, we will use different frame size. So I film on 4K, but when I export, I use 180 to 1920 because the social media websites, they are using this weight and height. Click more, render at maximum depth, and use maximum render quality. You don't need to change other things. Pretty much, even if you change it, they will compress it. And use captions, because sometimes you can just forget and you don't even realize you didn't click on. And you can change the range, but we need full video on this one. And after that, export.